Welcome, everybody, to boys basketball here in Owen-Withee. Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, Division 1, facing Owen-Withee Division 5. Owen-Withee's going to start with the ball tonight. To our Rapids fans out there, I'm going to try my best to get names learned as quick as I can, so do bear with me. Knocked out of bounds by Rapids. Owen-Withee will take the ball out again. Klobbin. Floating into Amacher underneath the basket. Pushes it way back out. Scramble for the ball. Ends up with the Rapids' hands. Kaup. Evan Matthews for three. Missing. Rebound by Amacher. Ackerman over to Weaver on the right side near the corner. Floating into Klobbin. Goes up for two. Misses. Rebound by Chase Fox. Brings it up. Adam Kaup for three. Missing. Off the back end of the rim. Wendler with the rebound. Weaver. Brings it up for the Blackhawks. Klobbin. Ackerman into Wendler right side. Into Weaver in the corner. Shooting for three. Missing to the left side. Schooley ends up with the rebound, and after a little bit of sloppy passing, we get back in order. Kaup going to the right side. Off of Youngworth, back to Kaup. Schooley missing for three. Rebound by Klobbin. Ackerman left side, floating into Amacher. Youngworth interrupting that one. From the free throw line, Youngworth gets the first points for Rapids. 2-0 Rapids. Klobbin to Amacher. Ackerman left side now. Wendler near the left corner. Into the center for Weaver. Amacher. Wendler in the paint. Putting up with glass. Missing. Rebound by Kaup. Matthews over to Schooley. Missing for two. Rebounded by Ackerman. Klobbin, Ackerman, Wendler right side now. Into Klobbin in the paint, out to Weaver. Wendler across to Ackerman left side now. Amacher in the corner. Back to Ackerman, Weaver in the middle. Wendler right side. Klobbin shooting for three, missing. Rebound by Schooley. And we got a double dribble call. Blackhawks to inbound in front of the Rapids bench. Three minutes in already, and still only 2-0 Rapids lead. We got a block call. Chase Fox on the foul. From the baseline, Weaver to inbound. Gets it into Klobbin. Floats it to Amacher. Ackerman, Wendler. Left side now. Into Weaver. Spin around jumper gets blocked. Rebounded by Youngworth. Fox to Matthews. Youngworth. Matthews again. Matthews trying to drive in. Spin back out to Schooley. Schooley drives in the paint out to Fox. Shooting for three off the front side of the rim. Youngworth with the rebound on the floor. Wendler ends up with the ball. Heading back the other way, Weaver into Ackerman in the corner. Amacher, Wendler. Klobbin left side. Floating in, and we got a call. Foul called on Jabari Anderson. Apologize. I think I've been calling Anderson Kopp all this time. Amacher underneath. Misses the close basket. It's going to stay Blackhawk ball. Into Amacher. Out to Klobin. Holding on the left side. Ackerman to Weaver. Wendler, right corner. Klobin underneath. Gets it back out to Weaver. Wendler. And Klobin in the right corner. Out to Weaver. Cross to Amacher. Left side now. Weaver shooting for three in the middle. Off to the right side. Wendler trying to save. Goes out of bounds. Anderson inbound for Rapids. Good passing around the trap. Anderson now, right side. Carter denying the pass. Gets it over to Fox, Matthews, and Schooley. Amacher blocking the pass in. Schooley retrieves it. All the way across to Matthews. Shooting for three, missing. Rebound by Schooley. Last touch by the Blackhawks, out of bounds. Rapids ball underneath. Still 2-0 with 2:49 left in the first half. Matthews running across the baseline, and Wendler knocks the ball out. Still Rapids ball. Floats it into Youngworth. Schooley. Matthews, right side, tries to get into Anderson. Floats it out to Fox. All the way across to Schooley. Anderson now in the left corner. Matthews at the top. Looking to set up an offense. Anderson shooting for three is good. 5-0 Rapids. Ackerman across to Klobin. Amacher. Weaver driving back to the left side to Ackerman. Wendler in the corner. Floating into Amacher. Gets blocked big time, but we got last touch by Rapids. Got a sub here. Vince Hankey checking in along with Gage Hansen, replacing Ackerman and Wendler. Klobin with a quick two after the inbound. 5-2 Rapids. Hankey with the blocked pass. Gets it to Klobin. Loses the ball on the way up. Foul on the ground. No shot. Foul called on Chase Fox. It's his second, team's third. And Isaac Schaefer will replace Matthews. Amacher, Weaver. Weaver's pass stolen by Schooley. A little tripped up on the way, but doing okay. Anderson holding at the top. Schaefer. Fox, left side, dribbling toward the middle, comes back into Youngworth. Spin move, blocked by Amacher. Hankey recovers, gets it to Weaver. Floating into Amacher, off the glass and in for two. It's 4-5. Rapids still in the lead by 1. Anderson, Schaefer, and Fox back and forth. They get it across. Anderson floating away to Hansen, stealing pass. Tries to float it to Klobin, saves it. Schaefer across to Youngworth. Puts a jumper up. Amacher blocks and sends it out of bounds. Be Rapids ball underneath. 10:33 left to go in the half. Four goals in 7.5 minutes here. Fox in the corner. Youngworth, edge of the paint. Fox for three, missing to the front side of the rim. And we have a whistle. Foul on Cade Youngworth. His first, team's fourth. For the Blackhawks, Amacher at the top now. Kloppen on the left. Coming back to the logo, resetting things. Hansen, right side. Looking for a place to go. Weaver, driving toward the corner. Puts it back out to Hansen. Henke near the top. Floating into Amacher. Gets out to Weaver. Amacher just now getting up. Weaver's shot misses. Hansen eventually picks it up. Gets out to Kloppen. Back to Hansen. And Weaver left side. Hansen to Kloppen, right side now. Weaver near the top. Floating to Amacher. Scramble for the ball. Ends up in Anderson's hands. Schaefer missing the three. A little short. And we got a timeout called by Owen-Withee. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back after the timeout, Rapids in the lead, 5-4 against Owen-Withee. Weaver bringing it up for Owen-Withee. Kloppen right side. Henke at the top. Into Amacher near the baseline. Runs into a couple players on the ground. Kloppen pushes it out to Weaver after a scramble on the ground. Henke, Hansen to Kloppen, left side. Cross to Amacher, puts it up for two, and we get a call. Foul called on Jackson Schooley. Blackhawks with their first lead, 6-5. We're going to do +1. Amacher at the line. Shot misses. Blackhawks recover the ball. Henke. Weaver, Amacher, edge of the paint. Weaver to Henke. Weaver to Hansen, left side. Floating into Amacher. Up for two and good. 8-5 Blackhawks. Schaefer into Schooley. Puts it up for two and gets it. 8-7 Blackhawk lead. Shot missed. Covered by Blackhawks. Back out. Steal by Matthews. Foul call. Foul called on Amacher. His first, team's first. Evan Matthews at the line shooting 2. First one's good. Ties the game up. Rob Wendler checking in for Logan Amacher. Second shot's a miss. Wendler with the rebound. Tie game at 8 with 7:35 remaining in the first half. Hansen to Hankey, left side here. Hansen over to Wendler on the right. Cross to Weaver at the free throw line, gets it in Klobin. Little hook, misses. Last touch by Klobin out of bounds. It'll be Rapids ball. Matthews does a good job to get away from the trap. Still dribbling into the paint off of Klobin's leg on out. Schaefer to inbound. Flies it all the way back. And we got a whistle right away. Foul called on Gage Hansen. Pardon me for not getting the angle on that one. Clendenning to Renas into Youngworth. Schaefer. Youngworth shooting for 2. Good shot there for Youngworth. 10-8. Rapids with the lead again. Weaver getting fouled on the way to the shot. He'll go to the line. Foul called on Jackson Schooley. That should be his second as well. Team 6th. Weaver's first shot is good. Ackerman in to replace Klobin. And Fox and Anderson checking back in for Schaefer and Schooley. Weaver's second shot on the way here. 6:28 officially remaining. Makes the second one, ties it up at 10. Deflected off Hankey as they're trying to get it across. And we got a travel call as the foot slid. Evan Matthews on the travel. Inbound into Weaver, brings it up. Hansen. Weaver. Hansen to Hankey, left side. Hansen. Weaver. Ackerman. Weaver. Hansen. Wendler, left side now. Hansen, Weaver, and Ackerman right side. Near the corner, Weaver, Wendler. Shooting for 3, deep, Wendler. Great putback by Ackerman is in. Blackhawks with the lead, 12-10. Rapids with fast passes to try and avoid the trap. Youngworth over to Anderson, shooting for 3, misses too far. Youngworth with the rebound, back out to Anderson. Into Fox. Pushes out to Rebus and Matthews across the baseline. Fox to Youngworth. Fakes a shot, drives in. Wendler with the rebound after the miss. Hansen now. Right side on the other end. Weaver to Ackerman. Hansen in the middle. Hankey right side. Wendler Ackerman left side. Weaver, Wendler. Hansen middle. Drives in on Renas. And we got a whistle. Falls on Sean Renas. At least I am assuming that is number 1 here. Not labeled in my varsity roster here. Hansen with the first shot, good. Klobin checking in for Henke. Hansen's second shot coming up. Amacher checks in for Hansen as Blackhawks extend the lead to 14-10. Jackson Schooley checking in for Renas. Four and a half minutes left in the half here. Blackhawks with the lead 14-10. Matthews. Schooley and Youngworth. Left side yet. Floats it over to Schooley on the right side. Drives in, off the glass and in. 14-12, Blackhawk lead. Wendler left side near the corner. Dribbles back over to Weaver in the middle. Ackerman right side. Sends a pass into Fox. Fox driving in, gets a foul call on his way to the basket. Foul on Elliot Ackerman. And Chase Fox going to line to shoot 2. First one's good, right in. 14-13. Fox looking to tie it up here. Misses that one. Wendler with the rebound. Ackerman to Weaver, or Wendler, excuse me. Tries to float it into Amacher, who was well covered by Schooley. Matthews mishandles. Ackerman with the steal. Klobin. Wendler. Weaver. Right side. Klobin now in the right corner. Taking a shot for 3 is going to be short. Last touch by Wendler. Out of bounds. Rapids ball. 3 minutes remaining at 14-13. Blackhawk lead. Schooley in the corner, dribbles away. Youngworth out to Fox. Fox out to Matthews, shooting for 3 is good. Rapids regains the lead, 16-14. Wendler on the left. Over to Weaver right. Floating into Amacher. Stolen by Schooley, mispassed out to Weaver. Weaver nearly gets his own rebound. Schooley gets it. Fox driving in the paint out to Matthews. Matthews with a nice move to get into the paint. Gets the 2, 18-14 Rapids. Now 2 minutes remaining in the half. 6-0 run here for Rapids at the moment. Klobin on the right side. Tries to get it to Wendler. Youngworth with the steal. Out to Schooley. Schooley drives in to Anderson. We got charge. Jackson Schooley, excuse me, called for the charge. His 3rd foul. And Sean Renas checking in to replace him. Minute 40. Ackerman holding on the left. To Wendler in the middle. Weaver on the right. Drives to the baseline. Weaver misses first shot, puts up another one, and gets a foul call on the way up. Foul called on Jabari Anderson. Weaver at the line to shoot 2. Weaver's first one is good. Gage Hansen checking in to replace Rob Wendler. Weaver's second shot on the way. Up and miss. Rebound by Anderson. 18-15 with 1:15 to go in the half. Youngworth, right side to Fox. Gets it into Youngworth, out to Matthews. Fakes a 3. Pass off to Anderson, who does shoot for 3. Swish right in. 21-15. Weaver. Ackerman into Amacher. Waits for the shot. Misses that. Rebound by Fox. Youngworth. Matthews. And we got a travel call on Matthews. Zach Schaefer checking in. Replacing Anderson. We got travel called on Weaver on his way through. Rapids ball, 21.6 seconds remaining in the half. Still 21-15. Schaefer, Fox. Matthews holding. 4 seconds. Last shot. There are 0.2 seconds left on the clock as Amacher gets a foul. First shot from Reynes misses. Still 21-15. That was Amacher's second foul of the game. And with that miss, we hit halftime. 21-15, Rapids in the lead in this extreme divisional championship here. D1 versus D5. So far, D1 in the lead. And we'll see you in 10 minutes for the second half. with you for the second half. Rapids in the lead, 21-15 in this multi-divisional game. Anderson. Schooley to Fox to Matthews. Schooley again, right side now. Anderson shooting for three in the middle is good. Extending their lead to 9. Clubbin to Ackerman to Wendler. Ackerman in the middle to Clubbin left. Ackerman, Weaver, Wendler in the corner. Weaver, Amacher, Ackerman, Wendler near the edge of the paint. Turnaround jumper is good off the glass. 24-17, we got a whistle. Got a timeout here. We'll take a timeout as well. And after the timeout, 24-17, Rapids lead. Quick passing, try and get around the traps. Youngworth. Matthews shooting for 3, misses. Rebound by Klobbin. Amacher off the glass, misses. Ackerman tries to put back, but Anderson eventually recovers. Anderson. Into Youngworth. Pass is tipped away. Weaver recovers it. Weaver shooting for 3 from the corner. Too strong. Anderson tips it to Schooley. Schooley goes across to Youngworth. Nearly loses it. Regains it. Into Matthews from the center for 3. Misses. Schooley gets denied by Amacher. Anderson for 3. Misses long. Klobbin returning it to the Blackhawk side. Calling Rob Wendler on the foul here. Anderson, Fox, and Matthews trying to get across. And we got a 10-second call against Rapids. Klobbin, Wendler. Ackerman, Amacher in the middle. Wendler left. Weaver. Klobbin. Weaver. Wendler shooting for 3. In and out. Schooley with the rebound. Apologies for the camera angle. Anderson. Matthews, Schooley. Fox on the left. Youngworth. Across to Schooley. Drives in the paint, puts it up, and gets a foul on the way up. He'll should go to the line for 2. Foul is on Elliot Ackerman. His second, team second. Jackson Schooley at the line. Makes the first one, 25-17. Second shot is a miss. Recovered by Klobin. Weaver, Wendler, Klobin. Turnaround, eventually getting the basket in off the glass. 19 for the Blackhawks. 6-point lead for Rapids. Anderson gets it across. Schooley near the corner. Youngworth. Anderson. Fox. Dribbling toward the middle from the right. Schooley at the corner of the paint. Back out to Youngworth. Drives in, misses. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. 27-19. Rapids lead. 14 minutes to go in the game. Klobin dribbles to the middle. Amacher now. Weaver. Turnaround, jumps up. Misses the shot. Rebound by Matthews. Matthews drives in. Rolls off the rim. Long tip by Wendler. Fox. Schooley tries to float it over to Matthews, and Amacher's in the way. Ackerman now driving up. Weaver. Klobin. Holding on the left. Amacher. Weaver. Klobin shooting for three. Too strong. Youngworth with the rebound. Matthews brings up. Over to Youngworth. To Fox. Anderson fakes a shot. Floats it over to Schooley. To Matthews shooting for three from the right corner. Too strong. Klobin recovers. In Amacher. Off the glass and good. 27-21 Rapids. Rapids are going to call timeout here. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back in after the timeout. 27-21 Rapids lead. 12:30 remaining in the game. And we're off again. Anderson. Defended by Hankey. Schooley. Fox. Hansen commits too hard. Anderson from the other side, shooting for three off the front of the rim. Weaver bringing it up to Hansen. Hansen drives in underneath. Schooley eventually getting the loose ball. Across to Fox. Anderson from the left corner shooting three is good. 30-21. Klobin shooting for three. Hankey rebounding. Hansen. Weaver. Across to Klobin, left corner. Amacher. Hansen, Weaver right side now. Hankey. Klobin. Weaver shooting three. Misses. Too long. Fox with the rebound. Schooley. Youngworth for three. Missing. Hankey with the rebound. Passing off to Klobin. Weaver to Hansen. Hankey. Weaver, Klobin. Hansen. Weaver right side. Amacher in the middle. From the corner of the paint for two is good. 30-23. Still Rapid lead. Anderson over to Schooley. Tries to drop, dribbles off his foot. Youngworth recovers. Back to Anderson. Dribbles into the middle. Schooley driving in. Puts up for two is good. 32-23. 9-point lead for Rapids. 10 minutes to go in the game. Weaver, Hansen, Hankey, Klobin. Inside the arc, dribbles into the paint, backing up. Shot is a miss, recovered by Schooley. All the way across. Shooting for three, missing. Weaver recovers. Hansen. Hankey, Hansen again. Weaver in the middle by the logo. Up to Hankey, right side. Dribbles near the corner, shooting for two. Too long, Anderson. With the recovery. Schooley. Schaefer. And Fox. Into Youngworth. Fox has passed Youngworth, blocked. Gets to Anderson, shooting a long three. Misses off the rim. Klobin with the rebound. And we got a whistle. Timeout called. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with you in a bit. Back in after the timeout. 32-23. Rapids in the lead here. Owen-Withee to take it out. Hansen inside to Amacher. Shoots it off to Ackerman. Gets a push off. And we got a whistle and foul. Falls on Jabari Anderson, his third, first team of the half. Already halfway through. Only 3 fouls this half so far. Ackerman, first foul shot is a miss, too short. Second one coming up. That one's good. 32-24. Schaefer just barely getting in. Anderson here. Dribbling back to the logo. Schaefer. Youngworth. Fox. Fakes a shot. Misses his own. Hansen with the rebound. Klobbin into Hinkie. And we got a foul. Falls on Zach Schaefer. Matthews and Reynes check in, replacing Fox and Anderson. Amacher to Ackerman. And we got a whistle on Ackerman's shot. Fouls on Evan Matthews. His first, team's third. 2 shots coming up for Ackerman. First one's good. Weaver and Wendler check in for Amacher and Klobbin. Second shot's a miss. Recovered by Youngworth. Schaefer to Reynes. Inside to Youngworth. Try and drive the paint. Gets to the glass and makes it 34-25. Henke. Hansen. Ackerman right side. Hansen, Henke to Weaver left. Ackerman at the edge of the paint. Cross to Wendler. Weaver now to Ackerman left. Henke. Weaver to Ackerman. Weaver. Hansen, Ackerman, Henke to Weaver, turnaround hook is good. And the foul. Falls on Cade Youngworth. His second, team's fourth. Weaver at the line, shoot +1. And makes the lead only 6, 34-28. Just under 7 minutes to go. Youngworth, Reynes, Schaefer, Youngworth, Matthews left. Reynes on top. Schooley gets fouled on his drive to the basket. Falls on Vince Henke, his first, team's third. Jackson Schooley at the line to shoot 2. First one's a miss. Second shot coming up. Also a miss. Wendler with the rebound, hands it off to Weaver. 6.5 to go. Wendler at the top. Henke right. Ackerman further right. Henke, Wendler. Into Weaver. Turnaround, tries to put up a shot. Gets fouled on the shot. Jackson Schooley with the foul. His fourth, team's fifth. Fox and Anderson check in for Rapids. And Klobbin and Amacher check in for Blackhawks. Foul was not on a shot. It was on the ground. Klobbin. Hansen. Wendler. Turning off the glass and in. Cuts the lead to 4, 34-30. 5:50 remaining in the game here. Blackhawks trying to close in. Youngworth's jumper is good for 2, 36-30. Klobman right side. Amacher. Hansen left. Wendler to Weaver right. Up into Amacher. Off the glass and good. Back to a 4-point lead. 36-32. 5:10 remaining. Matthews. Fox. Schooley fakes a 3. Youngworth out to Anderson. Looks like the pass was deflected a bit. Youngworth. Schooley. Fox. Youngworth. Fadeaway jumper misses. Rebounded by Weaver. Amacher out to Hansen near the logo. Wendler left. Weaver underneath. We got a foul on the ground. Foul on Evan Matthews. Got timeout called. We'll be back with you in a bit. After the timeout, 4-point lead for Rapids, 36-32, with 4:24 officially remaining in the game. Blackhawks to inbound under their own basket. Gets it into Klobman. Hansen, Wendler, Weaver left side. Hansen near the logo. Into Amacher at the free throw line. Turns around, puts up a jumper. Good. 2-point lead for the Rapids. 4 minutes remaining. Fox over to Schooley on the left. Youngworth on the left. Dribbles toward the middle. Anderson now near the logo. Matthews. Into the paint. Turnaround jumper. Gets blocked by Amacher. Klobman on the break. Tries to get into Amacher. And we get a foul call on the ensuing scramble for the ball. Foul is on Carter Klobman. And we're off again. Anderson with some great ball skills to keep it going even after a fall. Apologies for the camera angle. Youngworth to Schooley. Drives the paint and gets it in. Back to a 4-point lead for Rapids. Klobman Weaver in, almost into Amacher. Too many Rapids players there to get that one in. Schooley. Blocked big time by Blackhawks. Anderson gets it in Schooley. Well played by Schooley, but just missed the basket. Klobin. Wendler near the top. Weaver. Wendler, Hansen, Klobin. Weaver. Amacher near the corner, right side. Wendler, Klobin, top. Hansen. Wendler, Weaver, Klobin, right side now. Weaver, Hansen, Amacher, out to Wendler. Underneath Amacher, set back, we're going to get a foul call. Amacher going to the line to shoot two. Fouls on Cade Youngworth. His third, team seventh. First shot is short. Still 38-34. Minute 36 remaining in the game. It's a close one between this Division I and Division 5 game here. Second shot is good. Timeout called. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back with you in a bit. Back in after the timeout, 38-35. Rapids in the lead, minute 36 to go. He's going to come down to the wire. Pressure's on from the Blackhawks. Matthews. Tries to get the trap. Klobin near steal. Anderson, left corner. Schooley tries to get by Weaver. Pass runs into Wendler. Klobin. Gives it out to Hansen. Just under a minute to go. Amacher gets knocked away by Rapids. Still Blackhawk ball underneath. 52.6 seconds remain. 3-point game, 38-35. Gets it into Wendler. Turnaround jumpers, good. 1-point game. Clock's moving. Pressure's on again from the Blackhawks. 40 seconds to go. Anderson. And we got foul call. Carter Klobin with the foul. His second, team's fifth. 31.2. Blackhawks have 5 fouls here. Got timeout called by Rapids. We'll be back in a bit. Back in after the timeout. 38-37. Rapids in the lead and have the ball. Ball's at center court at the timeout. 30 seconds. And another foul. Tyler Weaver with the foul. His first, team sixth. Bonus line will be on after the inbound here. And another foul. This one on Hansen. We're going to go to bonus. Gage Hansen on the foul. His second, team seventh. And Jamari Anderson is going to the line to shoot bonus. First one's good. 39-27. Second one's good. And we're off. 25. Down by 3. Weaver shooting threes. Good! Ties the game up with 17 seconds to go. Hansen fouling right away. 12 seconds to go. His second. Bonus shot coming up for Evan Matthews. It's good. 41-40 now. Second one's a miss. Foul right away on the shot. Weaver on the foul, his second, team's ninth. Jackson Schooley at the line to shoot 2. First one's good. Makes a 2-point game, 42-40. Second one's a miss. We're off. And Owen-Withee calls timeout. We'll be back in a bit. Back in after the timeout. We're a 2-point game with 8.2 seconds left. Owen-Withee bring it out of the backcourt. And they got to move. Weaver's shot is blocked by Matthews. 2.6 seconds remain. And Matthews going to the line. Foul called on Amacher. Matthews to shoot 2. Misses the first one. Still 2-point game here. There are 2.6 seconds remaining. This is going to move fast. Second one's good. And Rapids calls their final timeout. We'll be back in a bit. Back in after the timeout. 2.6 seconds remain. Owen-Withee to bring it in. Long pass in. Touched. Carter for three. Misses. And that's going to be your final. 43-40 with a close game tonight at Owen-Withee. Division 1 beats Division 5 tonight. 43-40. Win goes to Rapids. Rest of the week here. Boys are in action again Thursday against Edgar. It's going to be a big night. We have a half-court shot sponsored by Forward Bank. And plenty of other things happening. And girls are again in action on Friday going to Greenwood. They'll be back home for, I believe, senior night on Monday facing Loyal. The Loyal game will stream and the Edgar game will be streamed. For now, we're going to say good night and go Blackhawks.